And then she just whooped up and I was like, what is going on here? Where am I? Like that. It was like very weird. Hello awesome story people, I'm Yuna from Israel. So I have a question. Can you know if a person is Korean or not by the way they eat? Well, I know, and today we are gonna learn how. So first thing is, you can know it by the way they hold their bowls. For example, Japanese people usually like when they eat, they hold it up kinda, so they kinda eat it like this. Korean culture, from what I see, like you don't put it up, never. It stays here, even if your like whole shirt gets like with noodles and stuff, it's here and you just bow to the noodle and eat like that. So that's kind of the difference. Yeah. Ladies and Koreans, please help me not put noodles on my face. Usually in Korea, they use like the spoons to eat rice. In other countries, they use spoons or forks, like both are okay. Whereas in other countries, we usually use like the spoon to eat soup. Third thing is kimchi with kimchi. Bokkeumbap, then it's gonna be with kimchi. Kimchi jjigae. Usually like other people, they have a side dish and it's usually not inside their plate. Like if it's inside their plate, so there's not gonna be another side dish of that. Where in like Korea, it's like kimchi heaven. Kimchi heaven, yes. I was like, there is kimchi already inside, why you have more kimchi? But then I tasted and I was like, yes, there is a reason for everything. Fourth thing is like there was a survey where in the survey 90% of the participants wouldn't eat more than 15 minutes. It's kind of amazing because I feel connected to it because I eat like in 10 minutes where all my friends are like half an hour, 1 hour eating and I'm like I like Koreans for that. Easy to eat. People recommend to eat slow so that you can know your limit. So that can also make you gain more weight. What I'm surprised is that like if Koreans do that and they don't gain weight, can I have those genes please? Cause like I have to exercise and stuff. This like it's not fair, like what's going on here? Cut food with scissors. This is my enemy. Because like in Israel, you use scissors to cut stuff that are like dirty. Like for example, like paper or like hair, you cut your hair with scissors. It's not necessarily dirty, but like in my mind, it feels dirty to cut the food with scissors because like in my mind, you probably already used it like to cut paper or to cut some other stuff that are not food. So it's very weird. First time I went to a jjajangmyeon restaurant, my friend was like, oh, can you please pass me the scissors? I was like, why? And then she just whooped up and I was like, what is going on here? Where am I? Like that. It was like very weird. But then I realized it's not dirty and they do it a lot, which is still very weird for me. My friend was about to cut his food with scissors. I was like, no, stop, until here. We're not doing that. But actually, yes, with scissors, it's more easier to cut. So I get that. Yeah, so it's very smart. Like, but weird. Like, smartly weird. Yeah, like that. Oh my God, no. I think that's like the enemy of most foreigners. One time I was sitting with my friend, my Korean friend, and I was like eating very quietly. And he was like, are you okay? I was like, yes, why? If you make a sound like that, people don't want to hear you eat. And Korean is like, like that. Yeah, Koreans really like to express like, if the pan is hot, so you touch it and you're like, ouchie. In Korea, 아 뜨거! Or like, 아 차가워! Like, I would not say like, oh hot! Like that. It's kind of like, doesn't make sense, but in Korean they do it a lot, so they really like to express. It's unique, yes. So there's like a lot of side dishes, so they eat a lot. And again, how did they not get fat? Explain to me. I want those genes too, this is not fair. Like a barbecue when I went with my friends, so there was a lot of stuff going on there. How are you eating all that? I'm just full from watching. And after that, go to cafe. Excuse me, where's the stomach for that?
Is that not normal in your country?
in the restaurant, and they have like dessert option in the restaurant itself. So if you want, you order it already there. Like you don't go to other place because like you're already full, where can you go? But in Korea, they like stand up like 5 minutes after eating, yeah, we're done. Like we got adjusted to Korean culture. I already do it with my foreign friends. We're like eating and I'm like, yeah, we're going to cafe now. She's like, what? No, I don't have place. Are you not full? Like, yes, I'm hella full, but I never say no to cake, so yeah. Which is kind of bizarre to me because the concept of vegetables in Korea and Israel is very different. In Korea, the mushrooms or stuff, it's considered like vegetables. In my country, we speak about vegetables, we think more about like lettuce or cucumber, tomatoes, and all the other things like that. So we really eat a lot of vegetables because with every dish that comes, there's like a huge ass salad with like cucumbers, vegetables, lettuce, and those stuff together. Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't know those veggies. Like, they kind of like non-extinct in Israel. I was looking and I'm like, what is this thing?
Any vegetables?
I like tomatoes, which is like non-existent in Korea. Like, it was very shocking because like usually in Western, so it's a fork. We don't use like chopsticks. We use if we go like to a Japanese restaurant. Okay, we use there sometimes chopsticks, but we still have a fork there. Like, it's not common. Yeah, and usually it's like also wooden chopsticks, not the metal ones. How do you eat all of that? That was how I felt at first. At first I would always like ask the Ajumas like, I can use it, but after like a certain time, my hand just gets like, okay, like 5 minutes is okay. But then after that, I can't even like, I can hold it, but I can't close it, so I couldn't eat well. And my friend was looking at me like, you pathetic. Maybe the scissors. That would be like the most like culture shocking thing ever. Because we never use scissors for food. It's kind of like taboo. No, not really, but like very odd, kind of. So today we talked about things that Koreans do, which is kind of like unique to Koreans. I hope you liked the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you on the next one. Bye bye!